Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. How do y'all find my channel? Backing up, backing up. All right, my first impression is to be absolutely impeccable. Hi, my name is Danny, and I just opened up this channel because I don't know how you found it. How did you find it? Did you look up? What did you do? Did you look up like Danny Lee? I don't think so. I'm not a golfer. I just farted. That was pretty bad actually. But you know what's not bad? I'm recording everything on my iPhone. Zero edits on this channel. It's gonna be me talking about random stuff. Everything you're gonna get me and that. All right, so look at this guy. I've known this guy since I was like 8 years old. Like he's been roaming around in his little chair around my neighborhood since I was 8 years old. I'm like, nah, sorry, I lied. I was 9. I'm now 24. I'm old. Yo, I'm legit a fossil, dog. But I record a whole 15-minute video and it didn't record, so I'm gonna have to say everything again. Ugh, that's fine, because I love this. There's no editing, no nothing. We're just chilling, driving. So we just got off the gym. We got a nice little pump. Actually, no, we killed it. We did chest and shoulders. If you don't do chest and shoulders, try it. It is incredible. I used to do chest and tries. It's good, but chest and shoulders, oh my god. But another thing, the gym is so important, y'all. Like, it is so important. If it wasn't for the gym, I would not be where I'm at in life. Where I'm at in life, I'm down bad right now. I'm just kidding. Wait, I do want to touch on something. A lot of people have like been talking about. Oh, I might title this video that. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about it. A lot of people are like, "Oh, well, elephant in the room. I'm inside a BMW. I known you as Danny Z. You can only own Z's." You're right, but you're not. Just kidding. As a daily driver, the Z's trash. I'm sorry. I apologize, but if you've matured and you've driven over other cars, you know that. I used to daily drive this car. Literally, I think one of the most popular videos on my other channel is like, why? Oh, I think it's literally called "Why You Can't Daily Drive a Z." Never mind. But on there, I say that I say I can and I do. So controversial. But yeah, I used to daily drive this car since I was I would say, well, since I was 17 years old, right? I'm now 24, so it's been like 7 years, 6 years. Because I've been daily driving this car for the past like almost a year. Yo, I've had this car for almost a year. No way. Stop. Oh my goodness, I have. That's crazy. This is a BMW 335i, by the way. I absolutely love this car. And you know what's crazy? No one knows about this channel. No one. So if you found this channel, you're one of the lucky few, because this is going to be the realest channel on YouTube. We're going to talk about everything and anything. Anything and everything. Zero cuts, all shot on an iPhone, and a cool little microphone. Because, you know, crappy. If you guys are going to start a YouTube channel, use your iPhone, but make sure your audio is good. People want to hear your beautiful voice come through the phone or the TV. But, y'all, like, I can't delete drive the Z anymore. I think I'm gonna make another video talking about that car and the feature for it. And by the Z, I mean the 370, of course. I also do have a 350Z. I hoard stuff. I have an unfinished build on my driveway for the last like 9 months, maybe a year. I was supposed to trade it for a Corvette. The kid backed out last minute. I can't with people. But y'all, oh man, like, oh my gosh, those birds are fighting. What the heck? Yo, he's just laying down on the ground. I've never seen that before. The bird was just laying down and the other one was just... What? Alright, well, we're gonna ignore that. But what was I talking about? Damn, no cuts though. I was talking about the unfinished 350Z. It's been at my house for so long. It's like, what are we doing, God? I gotta finish that build. I feel like car guys do that all the time. They buy a bunch of builds, they don't finish them, they just sit around. Then the cars are trash. Like, why would you even finish it at the very end? You know. But thankfully, that's not it for the 350Z. That car is beautiful. It's got the VR30 in it, so it's like the thought behind it was like, oh, it's gonna be the Z before it even comes out. You guys loved it, or I don't know. It's a cool car, but it's like, I don't feel like finishing it, to be honest. I'll be completely honest. But that's a build that we do need to finish. 100%. We do need to finish that because it's kind of disrespectful that I haven't finished it at this point. Right now we got Crystal's car. We got that car. We got... I think this build's pretty much done, and I might sell it. That's for another time in another video. But yeah, that's why I don't really drive the 370 anymore. It's more of a weekend car. It's not a daily. It's definitely a weekend car. I don't think that car's a daily, especially with those Nismo seats in there. The car's loud. It's turboed. It's so sick, but it's so not daily drivable, and that's why you guys don't see videos on it either. I mean, I've pretty much done everything with that car. I've owned it for 6-7 years. That's why I don't make videos on it. There's nothing else for me to do. I can dump a bunch of money into it, but I'm running a business, and that's not gonna be worth it. And I also don't want to do something for the camera and for content that I don't want to do. You know, like if I don't want to build a car that I've had for that long or go even crazier with it, I'm not gonna do it. Damn, this thing's not gonna. That's not. Oh, I know it's not sticking. There's tape on it. I'm so dumb. The suction cup has tape over it. Of course, the phone's moving. But even for the content, for money, for this and that. Oh, we gotta talk about. Oh, we gotta get juicy. We gotta talk about some brands that stopped working with me. We gotta get juicy with that. It's for another day though. Because we're gonna talk about everything on this channel. This is like unfiltered Danny. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so fun, but no drama or anything. Like, life is good, y'all. I'm a happy person. I don't like drama. I like just being happy and making you guys happy and bringing you the best content. Because that's what life's about. We're here in this flying rock. Let's try to make the best of it. Like, you know, let's just try to do our best to be good people to one another, right? Why not? What's the point of being negative? But if you love the Z content, I am sorry to tell you that's over. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not over. I'm just kidding. I can't be saying that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to do with the Z. It just sits and sits and sits, and I drive it from time to time. Well, actually, just daily drove. I'm such a hypocrite. I just daily drove that car for the past week because I gave Crystal this car for the week, and I daily drove the Z, and it was fine. But it's like it's a very cool car. I get so many thumbs up, and it sounds amazing, and the car looks just disgusting. Just such a straight out of Need for Speed, big wing, loud turbo, all the cool noises. But like, what else is there to do to that build? You know what I mean? I don't think there's really anything left, especially if I'm just gonna be doing things to do things. It's like that's not me. I think the 370Z era might be over. Might be over. I don't know. Since that's the car I started with, that's why I've been having very mixed feelings. Because the OGs, like the people that mess with me because of that car. Let me rephrase that. The OGs that found me because of that car are gonna be very sad that, you know, there isn't really content. And I see it every single day, by the way. I see everything. I see every single comment and everything. But the people that truly mess with me, they get it. They get what's going on right now. They get the movement. They get the passion. They get it. It's not, oh, no Z, no care. Like, what are we doing? Like, that car. What the heck? Those people they just hit each other's car. I'm confused. They parked and they're hitting each other's cars. But nah, I love the Z. It's got a very special spot in my heart. I mean, that car changed my life, y'all. Like, that car. And I'm gonna get religious for a bit. That's how, like, God is real, because so many things in my life have just lined up in such a weird way. Everything has lined up, and Christopher was always telling me, like, God's watching over you and He's blessing you in so many ways. So many things line up. Like, it's nuts. Like, the fact that I got the 370 at the age that I did and I started making content. Instead of the 370, I could have gotten a Subaru. A Miata was like a big up there percentage. And the fact that I didn't do any of that. Danny Miata. I could have been Danny Miata. I could have been Danny S. Just kidding. It's Danny Z because it sounds really cool. And people that don't know cars, when they see Danny Z, it's not like, oh, it's a car. No, it just sounds cool. And then if you know cars, you know that Danny Z. It's for a Z, but not really because it rhymes with my last name Lee. So I figured it would just be cool, like Danny Lee and Danny Z. But yeah, it's like a lot of things lined up. The fact that I got that car and I started making content at that era, which was like I wouldn't say the up and coming Z era, but there wasn't a lot of Z YouTubers at that time. It was me, Z Blurry. Shout out to Z Blurry, my boy. He's got a GTR now. I'm jealous. I'm just kidding. Z Blurry, Bros for Speed, the Golden Drive. Like, it was just very few people. And the fact that I didn't even know that, I just kind of got the Z, and I told myself this, and it's pretty funny. I told myself, this car is gonna pay for itself. Because when I got the Z, y'all, I was making around $450 or $500 a month. My car payment was $327, and my insurance was like $140. So I had enough for to pay for the car, and then enough for gas, and obviously insurance. It was crazy. It was some crazy times back then. Some very, very, very crazy times. But like, the fact that I made that leap and I just did it, like, it's just a lot of things. I don't know. I just realized I'm not driving with any hands. I'm using my knee. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I don't know what this video is about. I kind of just talked about anything and everything. There's gonna be a more like heart-to-heart channel. We're gonna talk about everything. Why not? Let me know what you guys want to talk about. Oh no! Alright. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a Z real quick. Let's cut. This is gonna be like the only cut, or one out of 3 cuts. I don't know. Look at that. Giat. This car's Giat. It's a race car. It's so sick. Oh, I gotta get a thumbnail.